started in real estate, they don't need money, they don't need credit. Can you please explain this a little bit more for me?
Yes, sure. Because it's just because you don't need a credit to invest in real estate, because the bank will loan you based on the asset, not based on you. And by the way, is more difficult to get a house, than basically when I say house, meaning like a mortgage where you're gonna live.
Like a personal home,
Yes,
family home.
then buying an investment, because the house is going to be based on your income, on your credit, on your ability to pay the mortgage. The asset is different. The asset will pay the mortgage by itself. You don't need to. You just need to find a good deal, and then you can get a loan.
So you said it'll pay by itself. What does
Yes.
that mean? It'll pay the mortgage by itself.
So basically, the asset will generate money, and then this money will pay the mortgage.
Okay, and so the bank is going to consider the money you're saying that it will generate
Yes.
as an asset to pay the mortgage, as opposed to taking into account your personal income.
Right, correct.
On whether or not you can pay that mortgage.
Absolutely. Okay. So you don't need the credit. You definitely don't need the money. Basically, Grant Cardone start with 3,000 and build an empire. Me, I start with less than 5,000 and made a multiple six figure on it. You don't need also to be a license. A lot of people think that, okay, I need to be a broker in order for them to learn about real estate. I talk to a lot of brokers. They don't know anything about real estate. They know something about real estate, but they don't know anything about how to find a good deal.
Right. So like as far as making money goes, they maybe don't know what they need to know for that, but they know like the legal side.
Yes. So you don't need to be a license. Don't waste your time to get a license. You don't need any education. I mean, I got an MBA. I don't use any of my education that I spent 6 years at school after graduating from high school, and I don't use any of this knowledge now.
So I'm still hearing you add on more things. So now I don't just not need credit. I don't just not need money. I don't need an education. I don't need a broker license. I don't need any of that.
You don't need the LLC.
What do we need?
Yeah, but let me finish with what we don't need, because a lot of people need to understand something.
Okay.
You don't need a credit. You don't need money. You don't need an education. You don't need a license. You don't need an LLC, right? You don't need LLC. I mean, it's something that will happen later, but you don't need an LLC to start in real estate. And by the way, the bigger the deal is, the bank will ask you to open a new LLC based on their requirements. So even if you have 10 LLC, when you get a loan, and I say the bigger the deal is, right? So when you're gonna build buy 100 unit, 200 units, the bank will ask you to open a new LLC. So don't waste your time to build an LLC. And you don't need also a website. A lot of people want to build a website first. You don't need that. You might maybe need a landing page, then the website.
Okay.
Yeah. So
then what is it that we do need to get started? Is there
you need the knowledge. People basically, real estate is a business, is a system. You need to learn how that work. And there is a lot of type of real estate. There is single family home, there's commercial, there's retail, there is land, there is hotel, there is mansion, there is a lot of stuff. So you need to pick your size, pick your initial area, and go for it. And by the way, I'm building a blueprint from start to finish. For somebody who want to start in real estate, I'm going to do a coaching kind of coaching call by coaching mentoring, to explain to people, okay, you can come on this country, not even speak the language, and learn something, learn the system in order for you to be successful.
So just so I understand, you're saying that we don't need credit, we don't need money, we don't need education, we don't need licenses, we don't need LLCs, we don't need a website, maybe a landing page at most, but the most important thing, the one thing that we do need
is the knowledge.
Education.
You need education on real estate and how to do it, how to do, what to do exactly, what to say, what to not say, by stuff like that.
Like from somebody who has done this.
Yes, right.
Okay. How do we know who to listen to? How do we know what teacher to follow and listen to if we are hoping to get the best success out of everything? How can we know that you're trustworthy? How can we know that what you have to say is going to actually benefit us?
Yes.
How do we know that? So we look through all the people that are available.
That's why I like real estate, because real estate is real. You cannot fake about it. If somebody wants to be a coach, or somebody wants to coach me, and this is for your audience, show me your score. Show me what you did. If you bought a house, show me the house. And I'm not talking about the house that you live in. I'm not talking about your car. I'm talking about your score. Real estate is real. You cannot fake it. There's a title company involved. There is owner involved. If you bought something, if you did something, show me your check. show me your wire transfer. Show me. I want to see. And
So
then
you're saying judge by results.
judge by results.
Okay.
If somebody cannot show me what the score is,
What they've done.
what they've done, I cannot listen to them.
So then you're saying we don't need all that other stuff. What we really need is a lesson by a teacher,
right,
who can show the results that we need to see, the things that we want to accomplish. They've already done it. That's how we can determine that's somebody to listen to.
Absolutely.
And you're saying you've got that.
Yes.
Right?
And yeah, I got it. And then I can give you a simple example. If you want to be a pilot, for example, right? Are you going to listen to somebody is right now taking off a plane, or you're gonna get a lesson from somebody who's on the ground and say, "Oh, I'm a pilot"? Which one? You're gonna listen to somebody who's right now taking you off of the plane. You can say, "Oh, this guy show me, I will prove that he's a pilot. I can listen to him." It's the same for real estate.
Yeah.
It's the same for real estate. So if people cannot show you the score, run as fast as possible. Run. Stay away from them.
Got it. Okay. Thank you so much, Paul.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Anytime. Bye bye.